ZOTAC Cup has over 500,000 competitors in 150 countries, and now we are looking for the best CSGO players in the world. Welcome to the ZOTAC Cup Masters! ZOTAC has been dedicated to promoting esports for over 11 years, bringing gamers from across the globe together in worldwide free-to-play cups. Those from casual to professional, where everybody has a chance to play. The ZOTAC Cup Masters is where we're truly looking for the best. It's a worldwide tournament with regional finals leading to our grand finals, where there will be a massive $300,000 prize pool for the winner of the Hong Kong Esports and Music Festival. That's in August. Before we get there, in the coming weeks, we will be doing our European final and our Americas final. But today we are live from Computex Taipei in Taiwan for the Asia Regional Final. 8 teams qualified to play with us here. 2 teams, however, have already left us in yesterday's competition. 2 more will be leaving today before we crown our champion of our $20,000 prize pool, this trophy and the tickets to that massive grand finals. So it's day 2 of our 5-day tournaments. Time to get into our quarterfinal action. First team we welcome here at Computex today, one of our invited teams for the Asia Regional Finals. Please welcome Signature Gaming! Ladies and gentlemen, your quarter-finalists, Signature Gaming! And now their opponents in our first quarter-final of day 2. Please welcome Executioners! Team have been strong in CSGO for many years. Ladies and gentlemen, Executioners! Signature Gaming against Executioners in our first quarter-final today of the Asia Regional Finals. Good luck, gentlemen. Please take your places. Good luck, Executioners. It is a do-or-die tournament, ladies and gentlemen. There are no second chances here. We'll go over to our casters, Hugo and Scrawny, and they'll explain why every map really matters here at Computex Taipei and the ZOTAC Cup Masters.
Computex Taiwan. Hugo, we had a fantastic first day yesterday. Short in the sense that there's only 2 best-of-1s per quarterfinals day, but the reason being, of course, is that this is a single elimination, 1 best-of-1 bracket, as grueling as it gets.
Yeah, and of course, single elimination means that if you do lose that first best-of-1, you're going home with nothing but the winners moving forward to the semi-finals. We did see that yesterday. Of course, MVP and Order finding their victories and will be facing up against each other in the semi-finals moving on to tomorrow. But that will be coming up. Before that, we have obviously the teams that Matt has already introduced. Executioners versus Signature is our first game of the day. I think this one's going to be a banger.
Yeah, I think so too. I am glad that we are on this side of the bracket because I expect these games to get a little bit closer.
Yes.
With Order and MVP being on the same side of the quarterfinals, yesterday was pretty one-sided. But now we have our a little bit more even ground, right? So I'm still going to give the edge to Signature. I think they've got the experience and they've got more accomplishments already, right? Remember, this is a team that will be attending the Face It Asian Minor coming up in just a month's time. So Executioners have their hands full with this one.
Oh, they definitely do, and for a roster that's only really existed that I can find since last year as well, they're definitely going to have more trouble, at least in terms of experience. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of this game, let's at least give a little bit of a shout out to the guys that make this one possible.
Yeah, ZOTAC Cup first and foremost. Thank you for obviously organizing this entire thing, Hugo. ZOTAC Cup's an internationally recognized online esports platform where gamers have the opportunity to join the fray and challenge each other. And it is free to play with weekly cups from your favorite PC games available worldwide. So there's not quite anything like it.
No, of course. ZOTAC don't just run tournaments, they also make many things. One of those being graphics cards. Game ready with the ZOTAC GeForce GTX 10 series gaming graphic cards. From mini to extreme, from cool to cold. Experience the full force of every game with ZOTAC GeForce GTX.
And lastly, for the time being, of course, a big shout out to HyperX. Obviously a personal fan myself, but HyperX isn't necessarily what you think it is. Not only the provider of peripherals aplenty. Once upon a time, you go back in 2002, HyperX began with a one line of hyper-performance memory and has grown over the years, obviously, to now encompass multiple product lines of memory modules. I'm talking solid-state drives, USB flashes, and as you know, the PC peripherals we've all come to love.
Yeah, of course, and all of our players on the stage today behind us will be playing with not only the equipment provided by our sponsors, well, I mean, all of the equipment provided by our sponsors in terms of the monitors, the PCs from ZOTAC, the HyperXs. Everything here is from the lovely guys who have helped make this one possible, so definitely keep your eyes on that. We're going to be showcasing a lot of cool tech here over the next few days at Computex in Taiwan. And kind of, as I always say, if you are in Taiwan, coincidentally this week, be sure to head down.
Yeah, but now let's get to what we're all here for.
Yes.
The Counter-Strike. On screen, the Executioners, short is XCN, and right away the standout player has to be a Dirt King. I mean, those stats, statistically speaking, are the highest of an individual player throughout all the teams we've seen this weekend, right? So, I mean, if these guys are going to cause that upset, I'm looking to him right away.
Yeah, him and Adokin and WND, the latest additions to this team, at least added back in March. They've had a little bit more time now to gel with this roster, a few months at least. So, hoping this team's coming into this event prepared, knowing their matchups as well. We do talk about how these Asian teams love to prepare and anti-strike their opponents. So hopefully we have some of that here today from the Executioners. I would still go ahead and say that they are underdogs in this game, but I wouldn't say that these should be as quick and concise as the matches we had yesterday.
Yeah, again, definitely not as lopsided, right? No. Remember, of course, that XCN also have a coach in this situation, Bali, able to try and round up his hounds, the pack that sits on stage as seen. But it's not the only team, Hugo, that lies ahead. We also, of course, have those on the other side. Signature Gaming. I'm a personal fan. Yeah, big fan of Thailand. Traveled there, and
nice.
I do believe that like many other Asian countries, they do have kind of that cultural component behind them, right? So these guys are well supported, they're well sponsored, and they are well prepared, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. Again, as you said earlier, making their way to the Asian Minor later in London in just a month's time. This team has already been in a rising fashion, and I'm excited to see them come into this event as well. They're kind of one of the maybe dark horses in this event that we're not quite expecting. Of course, you look at the MVPs, you look at the orders, the teams that have already played internationally to a very high level, but Signature certainly looking to join their ranks.
Considering that we have MVP and Order on the opposite side of the bracket, somebody from this side has to come out. One of the 4 teams playing today needs to be in that grand finals, and I honestly wouldn't be all too surprised if it does end up being Signature.
Yeah, for sure, right? Like, assuming they win this matchup, it's again, the second game of the day is more of an unknown quantity. We have the local Taiwanese team up against Alpha Red. That being sad story, of course. So I'm not too sure what to expect from those guys. Alpha Red have shown a bit of promise recently, but myself, I'm not too acquainted with sad story. In terms of experience, it's without a doubt Signature Gaming here that have the most of out of these four teams on this side of the bracket. So assuming we see no crazy upsets, yeah, there's a very good chance Signature could be making it to the final after these best of ones, and of course the best of 3 finals. As you can see, semi-finals. As you can see on your screen now, recent performance from this team, as we said it ourselves, making their way to the Asian Minor. They are almost qualified for the, well, at least they came in 5th and 6th For the Asia Pacific Pro League season, it was of course MVP managing to take the victory there.
Which is fair, right? Again, the MVP being one of the teams we've highlighted as a potential favorite here in this cup, this qualifier in Taipei. So that is fair. Hugo, you're always allowed to lose to those that are considered better.
That's always fun.
The 11th, 12th position though in an